So you knew Benzino back in the day, right? How did that relationship come about?
Well, Ray them used to be making records back in the days. And then, I made Raps New Generation. So we all used to be bumping into each other here and there.
Are you talking about RSO, right? At this
Yeah,
time it was RSO?
RSO, then my boy
Made Men.
Edo G and the Bulldogs was out there, they was cool. And then I knew some dudes out there, the Carter crew. So they used to be out there hard and coming from Connecticut too. So with that mixture and all of them, me and Ray used to be seeing each other here and there. And then once he got the Source magazine, one of my little brothers was working there. He was the barber. And I still, go to a couple of his parties and things like that. And that's how I bumped into Ray again.
And then you ended up becoming a writer for The Source for 8 years, right? How did that opportunity come?
With Ray getting me uptight, boy, I would have smoke coming off me, man. Well, I had smoke coming off me, man. But Ray is Ray, man. He ain't do it intentionally. Until the day he probably don't even know that I had smoke coming off me. I see him. So we go to the party, right? They had a party for, I think it was for Nas. And Hennessy had a party for Nas. So we go to the party. They're like, yo, man, Ray, and then Ray wants you to come, such. I said, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to go to the party. We're in the party. I'm with the guy that plays Steel and Belly. I'm talking to him, me and him kicking it, Willie. We kicking it. So Ray comes through and he asks me, he said, yo, come on, man. Do you be reading my magazine? So I was like, nah. So he was like, yo, why you don't be reading the magazine? I said, man, because every time I see your magazine and read it, it got the same people in there, man. All these same young dudes. And this is the time when Jay-Z was out and, the Wu was out and all that. But, every magazine, they was on every magazine. No disrespect. I love them to death. As you can see, they're gods. But, I'm like, yo, there was no old school people nowhere. And not on no cover, not in the magazine. They was completely finished. Like, it was no hip-hop era it was over, man. There was no old school. Nobody wanted to know them. Nobody heard of them. And that's the way it was going to be. So when I told Ray, I said, yo, man. So he was like, what? So he said, so once you write it, and walked off. So I looked at my little bro. I said, yo, I ain't no motherfucking writer. Man, what the hell is up with Ray, man? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? I'm trying to give him some advice. And he going to tell me once you write it. So he broke out, and he went, because he's the host of the party. So, I ain't see Ray after that. Like another 5 months go by. They having another party for Jab, Judah, and all this. I'll go down there.
So wait, you thought that like he was saying, oh, if you know so much, you think you could do better, then you should do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's how I took it. Like, yeah, I thought, yeah, well, you do it then. First of all, I don't got a magazine, smart ass. Second of all, you know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. I'm like, this nigga Ray something else, man. I'm looking at it, and then he walking off and shit. You know what I'm saying? He walking off because he's the host of the party. And he going out, like something happened, and then they just disappear into the sunset, to the smoke. Right. That's how it happened. So, you see the smoke behind him and all this. Like, God damn, Ray, you ain't have to come at me like that. 5 months go by. I go to the second party. Ray in there. Now I'm like, yo, what up, Ray? Peace. Like, yo, what's up, man? So he go, boom. He come back. About 10 minutes later, he said, yo, man, you ain't write nothing yet? I'm like, yo, this nigga really playing games, man. Yo, I'm like, yo, man, what's up with you, man? He like, yo, for real. He like, yo, for real, Ken. Write it. You the one talking about it, write it. I said, all right, Ray, man. All right, man. All right. So I'm going home. I'm like, now this nigga know I ain't no writer, but he gonna tell me to write. I'm gonna write it. And then I just started coming up thinking what I'm gonna do. I knew my boy Teddy Ted. He had just came from Romania. Big shout out to Romanian Teddy. Teddy Ted, Romanian Tony. Teddy Ted came out. His name Teddy, but he made a rap record named Romanian Tony. Well, you don't change your name, but why you can't be Romanian Teddy? You know what I'm saying? Well, my boy Teddy Ted, I knew he'd take good pictures. So I was like, yo, Teddy Ted, if I write the story, because I know how to write. If I write the story, you take the pictures. And that's how the icons became, me and Teddy Ted. So Teddy Ted will come wherever I go. I'll look on my list, find out who I'm going to put it in. First person I always got to put is Bitch B. Because that's like my big brother. So I already know the first story I got Busy B. Second story is Curtis Blow. And when AJ was alive, third story is AJ. That's guaranteed. And then from there, I'll work on and start picking up everybody else. Same thing when I got with the Hip Hop Weekly. That's my rotation. And there ain't nobody going before Busy B, period. And then after that, I'm not even in the magazine before Busy B. That's how much I respect the culture. Look, when I work in the Source magazine, I get 3 pages. The pages at that time like $5,000 a page. I never try to charge nobody a penny on my pages. Everything was always free. Everybody. I put in Elisa, but I put in an order. Everybody had their order in. And then I put me and my boy to classical too. We was in the second year when I put myself in there. Because that wasn't what it was about. It was about the icons, and I didn't play. I had to go on my part, and I'm not gonna put. Oh, I'm the one in the magazine, and Ray is my boy, and I'm be the classical too. We got to be first. No, the people that was there first is gonna be first. Or this is a fake icon issue. This is a fake thing from the gate. So I wanted it to be like that. So if you even go through all the icon old issues in the Source, you will see the history is how the history is supposed to be.
So all 3 pages were about one specific rapper at a time.
Yep.
Okay, that's dope.
Yep.
And
no. Like it'll be about that whoever that group was. So it was a group. Like I did the Cold Crush. I did the I did the Crash Crew. I did all of them. You know what I'm saying? I did everybody. So if you a group, then I'll summarize it as a group, and then I'll be asking all of y'all individual questions. You will get to get your code on. Everybody gonna get their stuff off. I'm gonna put down how the people could contact you. I'm gonna put down everything about you. I'm gonna put old pictures and new pictures of you. And I just always tell them, I'm gonna take the dust off you, man. Because they was always like, yo, what we doing this for? They didn't even know what they was doing it for. Yo, why we doing this, man? Man, I'm taking the dust off you, man. People need to know who y'all are. We the #1 magazine. You gonna get some dust off you. And they all did.
That's amazing, man.
They brought them back. They all start doing shows again. They all start doing this. They all start doing that. You know?
Was this every single issue or like certain issues only?
Every single issue.
Wow.
Every monthly I had somebody different in the icons. Somebody different was in there monthly, every month. You know what I'm saying? Somebody big page too. You was big on it. Everybody knew you was on there. You know, and you had a slot on the front page let you know, oh yeah, such the icons, it's such, look out, all that. You know, and it had it on the other, letting people know who gonna be next month. So you got promoted that month, the next month, you #1 magazine, and everybody got into doing something. Kaz wasn't doing nothing. 0.